here is a button that I've made. So you can hover over and then you click, and then it pops up saying that you clicked when you let go again. It's got hover effect, it's got a click effect. Might seem like quite a mundane thing, but you do have to build this out in code to some degree. On create, I've got hovering and clicked, and then button text. Just a couple of different colors that you can set when you create the object. And then I'm storing the position of the X and Y as well, so I can always reference the default original position. And then on step, we just check if the mouse is hovering above the object. And then I check if the button is currently being clicked, and then I'll move it down on the screen by 2 pixels. Otherwise, I just reset the Y to be equal to the default that I saved. And then I do some checks to say if we're hovering and the mouse is currently down, then clicked is true. And then at the end, I'll say if we're not hovering on the button and it's currently being clicked on, just cancel the click. So that's how if you move the cursor away after clicking, it just resets, and then the click event doesn't fire when we do that. Yeah, then during draw, we just draw the base sprite. I've got 2 sprites. One is the button, and then one is the outline for the button. So yeah, just say if it's being clicked, then draw the outline as the clicked color. If it's hovering, draw as the hovered color. Otherwise, just draw the default. And then we change the text on the button at the end. And then during the end step, I just say if we are clicking and we are no longer clicking the mouse down, then we reset the click and then say, well, this is basically the mouse up event. Although I think, maybe I could have captured this a bit better in some of the events here. Yeah, I could have done something like when the mouse goes down, mouse released, but this is all right. This is nice. So yeah, that's that. I do need to add in some kind of on click. So we'll say on click equals undefined. But this should have some kind of script attached. So when we create this object, we then tell it what to do when it's clicked. And then in the end step, instead of this message here, we will just run on click. I wonder if that would work. Maybe not. Maybe need to do something like script execute. So then we pass in the script and then have the arguments. Maybe that'll work. I've yet to test it, obviously. So just a brief update on what I'm doing.